Good morning, everyone. Namaste. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael to cleanse the space, all negative and lower vibrations from our mind, body, and soul, home and hearts, placing the white light of protection around us with his blue seal. We are going to be reading, guys, out of the Pleiadian workbook, Awakening Your Divine Ka. I absolutely love this book. I love all these books, actually. Obviously, and we are still on chapter 4, Ra Speaks. It states the Pleiadian sirens and Andromedines who taught the people to help to establish the mystery schools often traveled back and forth between dimensions. Many of them specialized in materializing and dematerializing their light bodies, served as go-betweens for Earth beings, subterraneans, civilizations, and many light ships that were located around the planet at that time. As young, less evolved souls began to reincarnate around 25,000 years ago, the higher dimensional teachers continued their relationship with humans for another 250 years in order to assist with the transition into civilization consisting of many different levels of soul evolution and galactic origins. Many humans were still barely evolved beyond instinctual behavior and survival consciousness. Their next evolutionary step was to be born to more evolved parents, intermarry with more evolved beings. I did not know that. So it seems like the next phase, which probably I would have to imagine started in like the 70s or maybe even late 60s, but definitely the 70s and above would be when the indigos started to come. So it sounds to me like they picked parents that were more evolved, as well as they got married into being with people that were more evolved. I didn't know that. So that actually makes a lot of sense, because I definitely think that my mom, who is first wave that woke up in the 90s, I definitely know that she's either an ascended master of something of that sorts. So it states, some humans were still barely evolved beyond the instinctual behavior and survival consciousness. Their next evolutionary step was to be born more evolved parents, intermarry with more evolved beings, thereby expand their level of awareness. Many of the Pleiadians accepted assignments as permanent guides for those young souls as the intermixing began. Some of the Pleiadians even took on human lives and mated with humans in order to clear the genetic patterns, awaken the urge for spiritual evolution. I did not know that either. So it looks like a lot of the Pleiadians, which is why people really probably resonate with the Pleiades. I know I do. It states, this process is sometimes referred to as star seeding. Everything was done in response to requests or agreements with the higher collective consciousness of Earth dwellers. Earth beings have been asked to form their own mystery schools in higher dimensions, initiates schools by evolving to become more enlightened, remaining in the higher dimensions around Earth in order to assist their fellow humans. The Great White Brotherhood, who had previously existed for nearly 15,000 years. Those that don't know who the Great White Brotherhood, it consists of a lot of higher ranking beings. I wouldn't even say higher ranking. They don't like to use stuff like that. It consisted of Jesus. Mother Mary was a part of it. I'm not sure Mary Magdalene, but they were all different colors, all different, not one type, a person. So it wasn't just even men. It was women were involved in it as well. It states, these 1,000 unanimously, I'm probably not saying that right, had agreed to establish the Great White Brotherhood, which at that time was called the Order of the Great White Light, to set precedent for the spiritual enlightenment and transcendence of Earth. So I will leave it at that. I want to continue to keep reading, but I don't like to go over a certain amount allocated time. It's hard because I'm curious. I want to read more, but I always like to read with you guys, and I don't read ahead at all, ever. I like to gain the information when you're gaining it, and I like for the insight that it comes through at that point when I open the channeling to come through at that point. So I love you all. I hope you have an amazing, blessed day, and namaste.